Clockmaker and CNES expert, Jacques Nève has always held a fascination for mechanisms and decorative arts. Graduate of the Sydney Institute of Technology, the best watchmaking school in the Southern Hemisphere, he has been selling, restoring and expertising clocks for the last 25 years. Now settled in Belgium, he's glad to present a remarkable twin-dial skeleton clock made by Hubert Sarton of Liège around 1805, and to introduce one of the finest clockmakers of his time. Standing on a double D black marble base with ormolu turned feet and bezels, it shows a large enamel main dial with Arabic numerals for the hours, the 15-minute markers, and the 31-day calendar with finely cut blued steel hands of a Lépine design. The center-sweeping seconds hand beating the half seconds and doing a full turn in half a minute, a typical Sarton feature. The subsidiary dial shows moon phases and age of the moon. Both dials are surrounded with midnight blue and gold stars. All wheels are made with very fine crossing out, the external ones in a typical Sarton style. Pinwheel escapement is mounted upside down, and the fact that the knife-edge suspension is placed at the bottom of the movement elevates the whole and gives the clock a real feeling of lightness. At once a devoted horologist, mechanic and inventor, Hubert Sarton was one of the major figures of horology in the late 18th century Liège. The city of Liège was at the time one of the most dynamic artisan and industrial centres in Europe. Sarton began learning the trade working for his uncle Dieudonné Sarton in 1762, where he demonstrated a remarkable talent for mechanical sciences. After completing a 4-year apprenticeship in Paris at the workshop of Pierre Leroy, the elder son of Julien Leroy, he returned to Liège in 1772 as master clockmaker. Soon after, Sarton was appointed court clockmaker to Duke Charles Alexander of Lorraine, Governor-General of the Austrian Netherlands. Then, as first mechanic to Prince Bishop François-Charles de Velbruck, he enjoyed the benefits of a privileged position, which extended his reputation well beyond the Principality of Liège. Sarton was an enlightened man of his time, keen on progress and innovation, with a considerable career filled with a long series of developments. Famous for inventing the automatic watch, based on the rotor principle, for which he filed a patent at the French Academy of Sciences in 1778, Hubert Sarton created a variety of timepieces throughout his career. 11 years later, the French revolutionary troops stormed Liège, putting an end to Austrian rule. It appears that from that time on, he concentrated on the production of skeleton clocks in a variety of models. Skeleton clocks were much sought after by wealthy amateurs who were interested in clocks and science and who loved high-precision clocks with calendar functions, lune and others, and apparent mechanisms. In 1810, Sarton closed his clockmaking workshop to devote himself to mechanical projects. Preciseness of the details, construction and ornaments of this skeleton clock, made by Sarton in 1805, is one of the finest examples of his dedication to beauty and mechanisms. Having successfully advanced all branches of his trade, Hubert Sarton, this able mechanic dedicated to the art of horology, became a master of his art, as the exceptional quality and great refinement of this masterpiece skeleton clock demonstrate.